Hello and welcome back to the Impression Wiz channel. I am your host, the Impression Wiz, and welcome back to Friendsim Redux, or Redo, something like that. This is episode 2, and I'm pretty much just right after the last one, where we left it at this one. Very short episode, but that's okay. And we have the choice of give him a friendly pat on the back or give him a reassuring hug. And I will say, there will be times I want to do the wrong answer just to see what happens. This isn't one of those times, but keep that in mind in the future. But I also do try to get the right answer, and if I don't get the right answer, then, like I said, we would deal with that. But I think the right answer here is give him a friendly pat on the back. You keep it simple. You pat him on the back a couple times. Everything's going to be okay. Since you're his new friend, or at least working towards earning that status, he was a new ally to help him with whatever comes his way. He wipes his tears and appears to get himself back together. Your friendly gesture worked.
You're right. I shouldn't let the past get me down. In a way, I'm free. I'm off the grid. They probably think I died. No need to worry about knocks on my door because I don't have a door anymore. Maybe I can live off the land for the rest of my life, scrounging for scrumptious indulgences wherever I may find them, by rummaging through awful drums or smooth talking the right mark. Sounds like the life, honestly. I miss my Lucis, but I think he would be proud of me. If I can make it without him, I can survive on my own. I know he would be proud. Maybe I don't even need to leave the planet. Maybe I can avoid taking the ordeals altogether. Can't test who you can't find. If I play my cards right, I could probably live to ripe old age on this planet without getting caught. Like hiding in alleyways and sewers, scrapping together just enough succulent proteins to keep myself going. Honest, I don't even need to get by that long, since I have a much shorter lifespan than most trolls. So I think I might just be able to make this work. You look confused at that last remark, but again, don't want to be impolite. He holds up his hand as if to tell you not to bother. I can tell you're not from here. It's okay. Rustbloods don't live a long time. Blood classes higher than me live progressively longer the higher you go up. Sea dwellers basically live forever. It's kind of crazy and seems unfair, but that's how it goes. Or that's how it is, me. I'd be jealous of them, but I think I'm not. I'm almost grateful I don't have very long to make it in this world. I don't know what I'd do if I had longer. I'm happy to settle into a nice short ride, keep a low profile, take in some good meat along the way. Nothing wrong with that life if you ask me.
You understand, it seems like a tragic story, but if your friend has made peace with his destiny, you might as well too. You offer a sympathetic shrug and continue your impressive streak of consecutive seconds not looking at his hot dog at all. He smiles again. He seems to be relaxing, gripping the dog a little less tightly. That's good.
You know, you're good at listening. Not many people understand me at all. A lot of people find my overly possessive attitude towards meat delights to be strange and off-putting. I've heard this more than once, and lost some friends that way.
Ooh. There are some past personal dramas I do not want to think about, let me tell you. But you're different. Maybe you put me at ease because it's obvious you're even lower than me. No offense, but you are. Drones would vaporize a hornless goof like you, no questions asked.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
You laugh it off. You're not scared, you say. You've survived worse. You pet your broken ribs. Ugh, and wince. You clutch your sore ribs with your broken arm, and wince even hard because of that.
Oh man. Looks like that arm hurts, huh? I guess it's broken. Let's see what we need to do about that. Here, hold this a second.
He hands you his hot dog without hesitation. Oh wow, he wants you to hold it? This is such a remarkable gesture of trust. You're overwhelmed. You gingerly take the hot dog with your good arm. Being very careful, you hold the hot dog from beneath with your fingertips, as if it is a priceless, delicate treasure. He takes off his vest and puts it on the ground. He then takes off his shirt. You avert your eyes for a moment, then realize that silly, nothing particularly indecent about this, you suppose. If he's comfortable, so are you. Then he puts his vest back on, takes the hot dog back from you, and hands you the shirt.
Here, make a sling out of it. That should help.
He's right, it does help. Your broken arm is a lot more comfortable and secure. This shirt smells like meat, too. You can't tell if you think that's a bonus or if it's weird. You decide it's a bonus. This is your new friend. He loves meat, and so do you. It's your greatest common interest, in fact. Nice.
You know, I think we make a pretty good team. I don't know if I'm ready to officially call you my friend yet, but I may be getting close. You're pushing all the right buttons, man. Just being someone who listens and understands. You have no idea how much that means to me.
You're so happy to hear this. It makes your heart sing. Well, if you're keeping it totally real, some of these things he's saying are just a little strange. Like, maybe this boy wasn't really socialized properly by his Lucis, you guess? You think that might be his dad, but again, you don't dare ask. But when the positive feelings are flowing like this, why kill the mood? You get a little closer and swoop a hand through his thick black bangs. For the briefest moment, you catch a glimpse of one of his eyes, regarding you fondly. Your heart beats a little faster. He puts a hand on your shoulder. You're starting to wonder if all he's interested in is friendship. You hope that's all he wants. You don't think you're ready for anything more than that. You're desperate for friendship, or really companionship of any sort. But that's moving pretty fast for you. But you're too nervous to make your feelings clear on all this. If he goes any further, you're not sure if you'll be willing to protest.
Listen, dude. This gorgeous meat product we both admire. I'm thinking, maybe we share it. I think that sounds good, actually.
Oh my, yes, that sounds wonderful. You're so hungry, and you're beside yourself with gratitude that Damien is willing to share with you something so precious to him. It really means a lot.
Here, I have an idea.
He brings his face close to yours. He holds the hot dog in between your faces with both ends of the dog pointing to his mouth and yours. You're not sure what he wants you to do. You can't find the breath to ask. It seems like he wants you to... Did I find like a mistake here? Last time I actually pretty well did the thing, but I don't know if this is yes. If pressed on it, you'd agree to act this uncomfortably erotic. But you have to admit, it is a good way to share the food item, whilst ensuring it gets split out evenly. And you absolutely loathe the idea of getting a friend down. It's completely at odds with your values as a person. You chomp down on your end of the hot dog as he does with his end simultaneously. Both shit. Holy shit, that's so good. You take another bite, and he times his bite perfectly. He's eerily good at this game. It's throwing off your chewing a bit, which makes you cough a little when you swallow. But you don't feel like you can pause without breaking eating rhythm with him. Might be what a bad friend would do. You keep going without really quite swallowing as you go. You get closer to his face, which is creating an immense situation you aren't sure how you're going to handle. You haven't planned for it, and it's coming up fast. The hot dog backlog collecting in your throat is getting a bit too heavy. You try to swallow, but you can't. You gag and cough up all the chewed up hot dog matter explosively into his face. He recoils, absolutely stunned. His bangs are blown back, and he's staring at you with wide eyes, hot dog and bun bits all over his face. He says nothing for a moment, then pulls his hands to his throat. Oh fuck, he's choking. He points at his mouth desperately. You need to do something. The Heimlich, of course. That's what you need to do. You need to save your friend's life. You get behind him and put your good arm around his belly and form a fist. You plunge the fist under his ribs, trying to dislodge the delicacy. It's no use. You can't get any leverage. You need your other arm. It really hurts, though. You have to make sacrifices for your friend. Yes, a friend who may have just tried to trick you into kissing him with a silly hot dog stunt. You're not sure how you'll navigate that tricky subject once he's breathing again, but you'll deal with that later. Right now, you have a life to save. You pull your broken arm out of the sling and grab your other fist in front of his belly and squeeze. And try. His face is turning, well, not blue, deep red. You guess because his blood is rust-colored? Sure, that makes sense. You yank one more time, your broken arm throbbing in pain. A huge gob of chewed hot dog launches out of his mouth like a cannonball, and the explosive expulsion creates enough force in the other direction. It causes you to actually lift him up into the air and accidentally suplex him into the mud behind you. You in turn go tumbling over him, and the two of you are soon locked into an inseparable pinwheel of interspecies downhill mayhem. You roll and roll down the grassy incline towards a nearby neighborhood, towards the street. Luckily, you stop just short of the street, but Damien's neck lands right on a sharp edge of the curb, and after flipping in the air once or twice, you come down cracking on his face. With your big ass, you hear a crack. Damien, you slap his cheek a little. No response. He's not breathing. You check his mouth. Throat is clear of hot dog debris. Oh god. This can't be happening. You look around panicked. This isn't what you need right now. All you wanted was a friend. You can't be held responsible for alien murder. You have to hide the body. You see a couple kids creeping out of nearby houses to see all the commotion. There's no time. You gotta find a bush or something. There! Over there! It looks like a little alien bush thing. It's pretty small, but it'll have to do. You drag the vested, shirtless carcass over to the bush. You dump the body in the bush, and it's really not convincing. It looks like a dead kid was it's unceremoniously dropped on top of a small bush in a poor attempt to conceal a murder. You've got to come up with a better... Wait a minute. Someone is standing behind you. Hello, stranger. Don't worry about this little mess you've made. I'll take care of it for you. You killed him! That was pretty funny. I was reading that and I kind of started thinking, I've already recorded episodes of a successful run with him. I might actually put those into this playlist of these videos. Or I might just put a link to that playlist of the past ones I've done And just for his, mostly. But, I can assure you, I have actually befriended him. I don't know how I got some of these, but... Sorry, that was a momentary, forgetfulness. But... I might just, you know, I might just actually put these into the playlist, that I already have. And you can see the good playthrough of Damien here, and not the one where he ends up murdered. But I just want to say thank you guys for watching. If you liked it, please put a like on the video. And if you want to see more of my content where hopefully I don't kill people, first off, subscribe and then ring the notification bell so you don't miss anything I upload. And as always, I will see you next time. Have a good day, everybody.